Hello. Those wishing to start a corporation in Arkansas have come to the right place. Here at startabusiness.org, we provided a step-by-step process of how to file for each corporation, both online and in PDF form. Now, all these filings must be done if domestic, under the 2010 Arkansas Code, Title 4, Chapter 26, as shown here. Chapter 27, if it's a foreign corporation, which we'll go over the definition of that in a little bit here. If it's a benefit corporation, you must do so in accordance with the 2014 Arkansas Code Title 4 Chapter 7. Now you can click on these if you want more detailed information about these statutes. So first thing you're going to want to do to incorporate is choose a name. Now this must be done in accordance with this code here. The best thing to do is to use the business entities search provided on the Secretary of State website. Now what this will do is just make sure that your name that you're wanting to file under, or your pre-existing name if you're a foreign corporation, doesn't already exist in the state. If it doesn't show up after you do the search, there's actually another video we have up here to show you how to do this search in detail, so I won't go through it right now. But if your name is still available, then you're probably good to go. I say probably because you won't actually find out until you're finished filing with business and commercial services. You can also reserve a name. Again, we'll have another video for that. But just so you know, the reservation period will be for about 120 days, as we've shown here. So, step 2, you know that your name is unique within the state. You're happy with it. Now you got to choose what kind of entity you are. So let's go over the terminology here a little bit. Domestic just means you're starting a business within the state of Arkansas. You plan on staying within Arkansas. That's probably most of the examples. Now a foreign corporation is one that already exists outside the state and would like to do business within Arkansas. So there's 3 different kinds under each category. We've got profit, obviously just pretty much just a regular corporation who plans on making profit. Non-profit is usually sort of a charity corporation, as is a benefit, and we've got those 3 here as well. Now, on this website, rather the Secretary of State website, you can actually file for all this stuff online. So we have the 2 online options here for both profit and non-profit. Benefit, for whatever reason, has to be done by printing off the PDF form and mailing it in to the Secretary of State. So we also have that option for both profit and non-profit, foreign and domestic. Now, providing you've jumped through all the necessary hoops of the online forms, which will probably be providing, all the information on the registered agent, the number of incorporators, the amount of shares, and the par value for those shares. Or if you've done so, using the Articles of Incorporation or a foreign entity using the Certificate of Authority, you can move on to step 3, where you will have to pay for the filing fee. Now, all filing fees for domestic entities will be $50. So you have to make out a check made out to the Secretary of State, or you can pay online if you're doing the online filing, which will cost you only $45. So you save $5 there. Now, all filing fees for foreign entities, as you can see here, will amount to $300. It's considerably more. That's done for paper filing, and $270 if done online on the website. If you are in fact using the PDF form, you've printed it off, you've filled it out, you have your check made out, all you have to do is slip it into an envelope, and you can address that envelope to the Arkansas Secretary of State. We've got the whole address right here, and the filing should take probably about 10 to 15 business days. A few tips that you'll definitely actually need to know is the employer identification number. This is something you should file for after you filed for your corporation. It's a number used by the IRS, as you can see here, for identification purposes. So if you want to open a bank account, you want to hire employees, you want to do any kind of financial transaction, you're going to want to get a hold of one of these. You can click here, and startabusiness.org is actually walking you through this process as well. The corporate bylaws. This is something that's not actually needed, or, well, it is needed, but it's not required by law within the state of Arkansas. It's pretty much just detailing the rules, the regulations, and all the managing members of a corporation, putting it in one file, having everyone agree to and sign it, distribute it amongst all managing members, just to really solidify exactly how your corporation is going to be run. So you can see why that would probably be a necessary component of your creation. Also, an annual report. This only needs to be done for nonprofit organizations within the state of Arkansas. What you do is every year, August 1st, you send in your annual report in order to keep functioning and to keep doing business within the state. So that's it. That's all there is to it. Best of luck, guys.